Hey everybody, it's Trigger Bar Philosopher. Welcome back out to the channel. Today we have another exciting episode. We're going to be looking again at a new suppressor. It's from YHM Yankee Hill Machine, and it's their 556 can. It's their Turbo-K, but this time it's their Reduced Back Pressure. It's their next generation can. It's more of a flow-through technology. We're going to be testing it out today. Let's get to shooting. Okay, so we're going to take a look at what we're going to be shooting today. We have my Radical Integral Suppressed 556 can. I've got an Ames red dot on top. And then I have my Geisley with a PLX 5X micro prism on top with a red dot on top of that. And over here we've got this new YHM Reduced Back Pressure can. Super excited to have that in for testing. This is my can. I paid for it. I own the tax stamp. Everything is legal. And so we're going to start shooting with that, and hopefully we can demonstrate what a little bit different smoky experience. These both have the same types of charging handles, both from Geisley. And so we're going to see which of these eat less gas. This is a 10.5-inch barrel and then a welded integrally suppressed suppressor on for the rest of it to make it a total overall length of 16 inches for its barrel. This is a 16-inch barrel and then has this sort of short or K configuration can on top. And its baffles are designed so that the pressures and gas come out this end and don't get shoved back into your face like they do with this gun. So we're going to shoot a few rounds out of each of these and see what we think, and then we'll do some other videos and testing, accuracy, point of impact shift, and all of those things. But let's get to shooting. All right, so first up we have our Geisley upper. It's got an arrow lower, and we have that Reduced Back Pressure can from Yankee Hill Machine. And we're going to have a, I'm not even going to really show the target. I've got about 10 rounds loaded and see how it goes. One of the nice things about this can is it uses the hub system. So what this screws onto is a pretty standard in the suppressor industry. So you can use a lot of different muzzle devices with that hub adapter, and you can use a lot of different mounting type systems. What I ended up going with is a JMac Customs. It's like their R360, something like that. It's a muzzle brake, but then it has a 360 designed muzzle brake, but then on top of it are those hub threads so you can screw it on directly. And that's what I have been preferring, and allows me to swap some different cans that I have back and forth on this. And we'll do that in the future so we can see if we can get anything sound related on this. But first off, we're just going to be checking to see if we can capture any of that reduced back pressure type information. So why don't we pull up and we'll get to shooting. Yeah, that's, I can smell a little bit of the gas, but there's hardly anything happening. I thought the sound was pretty good. The recoil impulse with this can on is very nice. You're not going to get as much suppression and sound suppression as you will with a bigger and longer can, but that's not really the point. And again, with a 16-inch barrel, I wanted something shorter. Let's go back over to this Radical firearms and shoot 10 rounds through it. Okay, now we have the Radical firearms. Let's see how we do with it. It's a smoky girl. I think it is a little bit quieter, but man, I will have to see I haven't seen the replay yet. We'll have to see what it looks like. I'm going to go back and we'll shoot 10 more rounds of the other, and then we'll get a good comparison. All right, so we have 10 more rounds, and we're just going to try it out, see if once again I can just go back and forth and just see how I feel about it. Yeah, that's definitely directing. I can still feel a little bit. There's not zero gas coming back, but it's definitely pushing a lot more away from it. The wind is actually blowing this way, back into my face a little bit, but yeah, you can definitely tell a pretty big difference with that. Another thing about this YHM can is I have talked about and I have on my Ruger the Huxworks can. And one of the big differences between that one and this one is this is half the price. That's a big difference. Now the other one is a 7.62 caliber one. This is a 5.56. As of today, they don't have one out for their 7.62 caliber cans with YHM, but YHM is known to be sort of a standard. If you want to go something cheaper, this is a great option to go with. So far, we'll do a bunch more videos on this, but so far, 2 thumbs up with this, doing everything that I want it to be, and super excited to have it on the channel. Please let me know what you think about shooting suppressed. Let me know what your favorite suppressor is in the comments, and please like, share, and subscribe if you haven't done already. And I hope everyone has a great week, and let's get to shooting.